Hey guys, it's Derek with Molo, and we're going to be continuing our myofascial release series. Today we're working specifically on the rectus femoris. So it's one of our quadricep muscles. You see it on the front of your thigh or your leg. Quad means four, and your quad muscles, they are your vastus medialis oblique, your vastus lateralis on the outside, and then on the inside deep is your vastus intermedius, and on top of that is your rectus femoris. Now, your rectus femoris comes all the way down from the bony part of your hip called your ASIS. It's kind of, you can find it, the bony part of your hip. It's your anterior superior iliac spine. It goes all the way down, and from your quad tendon it attaches to your patella, and then from your patellar ligament or patellar tendon it comes down to this tibial tuberosity, this notch on your shin bone. And so because it attaches at these spots, it helps extend the knee or straighten the knee, and it also helps flex the hip, right? So a lot of times when this muscle's stiff, it's going to inhibit your ability to kick things. That's going to inhibit your ability to squat. It's going to pull your leg into hip flexion a lot and limit hip extension, and that puts your back out of alignment. And so it's going to bring a lot less engagement from your hamstrings when walking or running, which is going to affect all your gait mechanics. And so we want to get rid of all that. We want to help get rid of back pain by making sure that you have a nice loose rectus femoris and you're not so stiff in your hip flexors. And so one of the ways we like to do that is with self-myofascial release. So I'm going to show you guys a couple options today. Up first, I'm going to show you how to use it with a medicine ball, then with a foam roller, and then finally with a lacrosse ball. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get this little medicine ball and we're going to put it right in the middle of our thigh. Now, your rectus femoris is a pretty big muscle, but think of it as right in the middle of your leg and then the middle of that. Put that ball right in there. I'm going to lie on it like this with a straight leg. It's going to be off the ground. I'm going to come down to my elbows in a plank position, and then my other leg is bent and my knee is on the ground. And so I'm here, I'm on my elbows in a plank position, my other foot is off the ground, that's on the ball, and I'm just going to breathe in through my nose, out through my mouth, until my pain goes away. So what we're doing here is we're looking for painful spots. If you start here and you're like, I don't really feel much, I want you to move up on your quad. So you move down, but you're moving up on your quad. Don't roll around a lot. You want to stay in the middle. In your nose, out your mouth. If there's no pain there, you just keep moving. But say you do find a spot that hurts, what you're going to do is stay on it until it goes away. And just keep breathing in your nose, out your mouth. You might stay in here for 2 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes. You might stay on it for 30 seconds. You might stay on it for 10 seconds, and then it goes away. But if it's been 2 minutes and the pain's not really going down, what I want you to do is grab a towel, put it over the ball, and then go back in that same position you were just in, and breathe. It should take some of that pressure off, kind of get rid of that guarding your muscles were doing, and you just sit and relax until the pain goes away. When the pain goes away, you move to a new spot. When the pain goes away there, you move to a new spot. And you should be spending about 2 to 5 minutes per leg. But let's say you're doing this every day, you're working on your rectus femoris, and the med ball stops feeling tension. What I want you to do is get that out of the way, grab a nice foam roller, hard foam roller. And you're going to lie on it and do the same thing. So right there, that's a little more intense than that med ball was. And so I'm going to breathe in through my nose and out my mouth. On this position continuously until my pain goes away. And so we're doing this, breathing, 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 pain goes away. I move to a new spot, breathing there, pain goes away, move to a new spot, all the while staying in the middle of my leg on my rectus femoris muscle. Once you've been doing it consistently and the foam roller stops giving you that itch, you can move to something like a lacrosse ball. It's a little more pinpoint. This one you have to be very specific about putting it in the middle of your thigh and lying on it. It's going to be pretty intense. Now, if you're ever lying on something and it takes your breath away, you can't really speak and you're speaking like this, it's too intense. So If you're moving from the foam roller to the lacrosse ball and it's still painful, you can just put a towel over it. Same thing with the foam roller. Lie on the middle of your leg and breathe. All right. So towel is a helpful way to kind of diminish some of that pain, but you should always be able to take a deep breath on that area. But again, 2 to 5 minutes per side. Do this every day, and it's going to help your low back pain, your hip stiffness, and just your mechanics while walking and running. So have fun.